Playing mlbb is fun.
What?
But when it comes to playing solo queue, it is one of the toughest challenges for every player. But you can still make it more easier with some tips. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video I'm gonna share you guys 10 tips for solo players to rank up more easily. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating. And similarly, this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com. As usual, the diamonds will be delivered within an hour. Let's get to the first point, which is picking the right heroes. When picking heroes, always try to focus on the meta. You might get a slight advantage when playing a meta heroes, as those heroes are OP and can dominate most of the game without any difficulty. So always try to stick to it to have a better chance of winning. If you don't have any experience with it, never play without practicing those heroes. The next is needing to know at least 2 to 3 roles. When playing solo queue, you need to know 2 to 3 roles or more. If you know only one role, your random teammates won't always give you the role you want. So you have to adjust according to them. Following that, I want to talk about toxic teammates and how to deal with them. If you play solo queue, I'm sure you have made some toxic teammates. No matter how much you tell them, they won't listen to you. They will start being toxic from the picking section for no reason. So in this kind of situation, don't type them back at all. Don't let their text distract you. Once the game starts, just mute them and just focus on your role objectives. Let's now talk about rotation. This is one of the most important things while playing ML for every player. You have to rotate as much as you can and know where to rotate. At the same time, the minimap also provides lots of crucial information, so you need to focus on the minimap. Without that, you can't have the best rotation to other lanes and ganks. Next, we have the drafting section. Solo players pick anything they want in the draft without looking at the enemy draft. If your teammates are like this, try to suggest them. And if they don't listen, don't bother much with them. You are there for your win, so sometimes it is better to pick the best hero which will be good for our lineup. There is always a counter for every hero. Next, I want to talk about focusing more on the objectives. When playing ML, I know the thirst for the kills of every ML player. And that is one of the mistakes I always did even after knowing it. Getting many kills won't let you win. So try to focus more on objectives like turret push, load and turtle. And that reminds me of the next part, communicating with teammates. Try to communicate with your teammates, ask them what they want to play and try to make them feel good. Know each other's roles and adjust to make a better team. A little bit of understanding won't hurt. It will increase your chance of winning and help you a lot. But one thing again, I want to mention is never trust your random teammates. I mean, do trust them, but don't be too dependent on them. When playing solo queue, never depend on your teammates. You can trust if you meet a trio with a good win rates, but don't expect that a random solo player will carry you. The next one will take a bit of time, which is being a better player. No, I'm not asking you to be too professional. Sometimes being a decent player that knows how to adjust and counter every situation is the best player anyone can ask for. Though you need to know a lot of skills and experience, because that is how you will be able to get to the point where you know the counter to every hero on the list. A topic that not many people talk about is having patience. You might be playing any role, but the most crucial role in playing any hero will be your patience. When at a disadvantage or when you are unable to perform much in the game, getting angry and pissed off will never help you. It's always a waste of time. So it is better to be patient and try to complete the objectives. Everyone loses once in a while. Take your time off and get back into the next rank with a bang. The next point is simple but wise. Get a perfect time to play. Find a perfect time to get into the game. Sometimes you just enjoy playing this game so much that you would like to play it even when you are getting a bad ping. It is okay to play classic nowadays because it doesn't affect your win rates. But don't try to play rank at a bad ping or even when you are busy. A lot of players play rank seriously to get into their desired ranks, and we all should respect their time and effort. And a small thing to maintain is not feeding. Of course, you will die, but dying after knowing that you won't survive is one of the most trash decisions. Try not to feed the enemy. Play safe and push or rotate other lanes. And if you are losing your lane, let them clear the minions first, and then you can clear the minions wave near your own turret. A point that I forgot to mention is freezing the lane. If you are playing a hero who is good in the early game and has a good laning ability, try to freeze the lane. Let the opponent miss the minions wave. This will give you a lot of advantage in terms of gold and experience. But do watch out for their teammates as they might come to help them. Next is a little bit of advice for you. Learn from mistakes. While playing, winning is not always guaranteed. So whenever you lose a game or you are underperforming, think about what mistakes you made and try to avoid them in the next match. Learn the basic of playing core and try to play as one. One of the most common reasons stopping you from getting stars in the ranked matches is that the carry can't carry the match. Now to avoid that, the best thing you can do is to play core and then carry your teammates. But do this if you feel that you really can carry them. Otherwise, you will not have any differences between you and the player who couldn't carry earlier. Feeling like you can carry them and underperforming the role is far worse. I'm sure if you guys use these tips, it will improve your gameplay in solo queue. But I won't recommend playing solo. But it's hard for some players to always have a friend to play with. If you have friends to play together, play either trio or 5-man, which will improve your ranking a lot faster. So that will be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.